Wow, look at that. I actually uploaded. But yeah, today's topic will be basically a part two to the last video, kind of. So instead of, oh man, gaming ain't even all that right now. This gonna be a reminiscing type video. Be like, oh, the times that it was lit for me specifically. So starting off, I guess we'll go with the Game Boy Advanced or Color, whichever one I was touching on. No Diddy. But yeah, to get into it, we gotta start off with the games on the Game Boy Advance. Boy, them janks was fire. Them janks was fire. If you had one, bro, I know you had to have seen Pokemon Emerald. That used to be my game that I would go on, start, and never finish because I can't read. I swear I was illiterate or something as a kid. I have no idea how I never beat that game. I think I went to one gym. That's it. And I would always restart. I would I don't know why. I just couldn't read. I think I was stuck on some rocks or something. Second one I gotta talk about is Legacy of Goku. If you know me, you know about how I feel about Dragon Ball. Man, I would not be the same without Legacy of Goku. I remember always starting that jank, and I couldn't even finish that. Now that I think that's a reoccurring theme. I would go to Hercule City. They always be like, give them a club sandwich. I'm like, I bet. I try to find it. I don't know where to go. I don't know how to get. I didn't know how to get like to Hercule for him to get the club sandwich. I think he had to do something with the camera or something. I don't know what nonsense they had me doing when I was a kid. But yeah, Legacy of Goku. I'm not gonna lie. I looked up a YouTube tutorial how to get the club sandwich to Hercule, because there's no way I won't go beat that game. That I spent too much time starting anew, watching Trunks and Gohan suffer from the androids, then Gohan dying and all that to not beat the game. And the last one on this list I want to talk about is Boo's Fury. And with that, it's basically the same as Legacy of Goku 2, but I think I got stuck at that early part too. I think it was the part where you look for the Dragon Balls with Trunks and Goten, if I recall. And yeah, I went on YouTube again and I found out what I had to do. Eventually beat the game, cause you know, young me, the common theme is play game, get stuck, look up what to do. But yeah, that's all for the most relevant Game Boy games I played. Now I'm gonna talk about the next thing that's also Nintendo, the DS and DSi. Now with these, I obviously got the DS first. Well, that's not really obvious, but yeah, I got the DS first. And that thing was about as enjoyable as the Game Boy. And it's definitely not because it has a Game Boy cartridge on that thing. That's definitely not why. It's definitely not because of the replay value. But then after that, a couple years later, DSi came out. You know, little kids, they don't be thinking all the way. I'm over here like, oh yeah, this is so much different. No, it ain't. We was just playing DS games with no Game Boy cartridge, so we lost out. I mean, I guess we did get that little video thing. We can make the little jank. Yeah, if y'all have DSi, y'all know what I'm talking about. I used to have so many goofy recordings where I would just be making weird noises that had the stick figures. But then, like a couple years back when I tried to look, I didn't find none of the footage. Because if I did, I would have gave myself first, second, and third hand embarrassment currently. I don't even care. That jank was funny to me. But nah, my most impactful games for both the Nintendo DS's was Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 or /2. KH Recoded, and Supersonic Warriors 2. Now for Supersonic Warriors 2, I ain't gonna lie, I only got it for two reasons. One, there was one game on the Game Boy Advance, the first one, and it was alright. And two, I'm just a sucker for Dragon Ball games. What can I say? Ain't nothing to really say about that one. But yeah, the second one was definitely a big improvement from the first one. The team attacks, yeah, like what you could do, like ultimates when you're low health, and I think you could play online too. if I recall correctly. I don't really remember, but it didn't matter because I ain't know how to connect to Wi-Fi when I was little. Man, little VE, man, I don't know about him. But yeah, the second one on the list, not in order from greatest to least or anything. These just random off the top of my head. And when I say picture-wise, it was 358. Cause I think that was my 358 was my first game on the DS. I only got it because I remember my cousin, he was playing Cage 2 when I was little, but I ain't know what Cage 2 was. I just remember seeing blonde man, white black outfit with skateboard. Yeah, I recognized Roxas from one of the Disney commercials because Disney had like their own commercial with Kingdom Hearts 358/2. It was like what was it called? The Disney 365. I just remember seeing Roxas and I was like, wait, he looks familiar. Is that the guy my cousin was playing as that one game on the PS2? And, you know, I guess little me had that nostalgia from watching my cousin, so I was like, oh yeah. I think I got it for my birthday, so I was like, oh yeah, can I please have this game? Probably, I don't even remember if I was saying the name of the jank correctly, because like I said, recurring thing with little me. I couldn't do nothing right with the game. I couldn't finish them. I probably won't saying them right. I remember I used to say 1, 2, 3 instead of 1, 2, 3. But you know, it is what it is. But nah, when it comes to 358, that's, you know what? I ain't even gonna lie. This might be from least to greatest now that I think about it. And I really sit down and really meditate on it. The Kingdom Hearts games was definitely more favorable with the Nintendo DS and all this stuff for me. Because as much as I love Dragon Ball, Kingdom Hearts is basically my video game Dragon Ball. Because Dragon Ball might be like, it's either my favorite or in some separate category of anime. And Kingdom Hearts is definitely my favorite game series of all time. Y'all knew how much I played that jank, how many times I rebought the games. Yeah, I'd be setting records, no Vegito. But nah, 358, that was a nice experience. I remember just seeing Roxas run around with the coat, pulling out that car key, just whacking dark individuals. That sounds crazy, but no, that game was fun though. I beat it twice, I think. I don't know if I ever beat it on critical mode, but yeah, that was a nice little start to the series. Even though I found out later that it's not the first game, which I ain't surprised about, but it is what it is. Man, when it comes to Recoded, as much as I love Roxas, as much as I love 358, the gameplay of Recoded, I think that's just better. It's just better overall than 358. If anybody who's a Kingdom Hearts fan sees this, you can get mad. I don't really care, because there's been debate, not even debate, just most of the fan base considers Recoded just butt because nothing really happened story wise, and I don't really care though, because gameplay is what gets people to play games. While I'm on the topic of possibly making the K's community mad, as much as y'all, some of y'all at least, were disappointed with the wait for 3 and how y'all felt like y'all got edged just to have a bad climax. Pause. Tell me why 3 Remind had the best secret boss in all the series. And yes, I'm including 2 final mix. I'm including all the data fights from that. I'm including Terra. I'm including all the freaking mini console janks, the DS, the 3DS, PSP, all that. Cause let's be real. And I'll stop talking about it. The PSP with the mysterious figure. If y'all know, y'all know. If y'all played against that monster they call a secret boss, I wanted to commit scooter ankle. But enough about that. Now, for the final console of the video, man, they may not be so hot today, but back in the day when they dropped that Xbox 360, boy, young me was on it. I was on it. And although I wasn't on Xbox Live, Baby, we was, man, little me was live on that jank, baby. We was live on it. The games that was on that jank that come to mind that had the best impact on me to this day had to be Ultimate Alliance 1, Spider-Man Web of Shadows, and Blue Dragon. Oh my God, I miss Blue Dragon so much. But nah, let's get Ultimate Alliance out the way. Marvel, everybody in that jank. We was at, what was it? Third person camera view? But yeah, that jank was fire. You could play with your friends too. Yeah. But I ain't beat it till later. Of course, y'all know I'm the YouTube Hashira. Cause the tutorial Hashira, if you will. Cause I couldn't figure out nothing for myself. Web of Shadows, that's definitely like, I think that's my second favorite Spider-Man game of all time these days. Until, you know, Spider-Man PS4 and Spider-Man 2 came out, you know what I'm saying? But good memories on that. Blue Dragon, that was my first JRPG I ever played. That might be my favorite off of just memory alone. With Shu and the Shadows and then they little ugly. Boy, that Jane was crazy. Do me a huge solid, guys, and let me know if y'all see any discounted Xbox Series X's. I'm serious. Please help. The nostalgia is killing me.